Yo. Welcome to another episode of Checking In with Brando. And today I got a special guest. Got my Brody, Jubydagod. How you doing, man?
What's up with you, gang?
Bro. Just got me a nice, good little workout in. What you up to?
Man, I gotta go get me a workout in before I go to work.
Okay. When you gonna do that, man?
Probably in the next 20 minutes.
Oh, that's slight, man. That's slight. So what you been up to, man?
Man, I just been like staying out the way, making music, still making music, still hooping, doing a whole bunch of different things.
Okay, man. I peeped you put the tape out, man.
Yeah, I had to. They've been waiting for too long.
Bro, let's talk about that tape, man. I'm not gonna lie to you. It was one of those joints you had on there. I believe it was the joint Famous, bro. You did and it made me cry, man. You did and it made me cry.
I'm not even gonna cap. That's probably my favorite song on there. And I made that song in January. That was the
Oh,
first song I made in the new year.
oh, for real?
Yeah.
Okay, man. Bro, how was the process of coming up with this mixtape, man? Your first one.
Uh, like honestly, I already had songs that was like mixtape worthy, but I
Mhm.
didn't like them. I didn't feel like they was good enough. But like with the process of it, it was just like make the song, because making the song ain't hard. It's just finding an instrumental and then putting words to it and then recording it. At
Mhm.
that point, that's one song in the stash. But I've been making songs for like years. I got like 2 or 3 songs on there that was like a year old.
Okay.
And I'm just like, okay, they good enough to make the tape. So I just like, yeah, let me put all these together. Let me make some new ones. Let me get some old ones that I like. Let me put
Uh-huh.
them all in one place.
I feel you, man. How did you come up with the concept of this tape, man?
I'm not even gonna cap. I was in the car with my cousin
Okay.
in the car, and I was like, I don't even know what I should name this mixtape because I was gonna name it something else. I was
Okay.
gonna name it Lafayette, the street I grew up on, but I was like, I tried to do that already with a little EP. But
Okay.
I was in the car. I was like, dang, Rennie and Red. I was like, oh, that's cold.
Mm.
Sometimes it just be coming to me.
Okay, man. That's what's up, man. Bro, how have you been enjoying being back home for college break, man?
I'm like, it's honestly, it was probably one of the best things to happen because I was getting sick in North Carolina.
Oh, for real?
Them roads not built. Them roads not built for Chicago people. I'm sorry. Like we on these we dodging potholes out here.
Uh-huh.
Up there, you in the hills. You going up and down. It feel like a roller coaster going out there.
What? Bro, how was school out there, man? Like being out there for a whole year. You on your
Uh,
own out there, bro?
yeah, I know. The school wasn't even the hard part. It was the things that was happening back home that was helping me. That was like not giving me the best me when it came to school.
Okay. Okay, man.
But like overall, school there is easy, but it's boring.
Okay. Okay. Man, what was some of the adjustments you had to make, like being in North Carolina, bro?
Well, one, I couldn't go everywhere. I seen more Confederate flags than I seen anything else.
What?
Yeah, this was around the time Trump was still president,
Mm-hmm.
going into the election. So there was a whole bunch of Trump, Pence, uh, the signs in the ground. My roommate first semester was a Trump supporter. He was cool, but he was a
Uh-huh.
Trump supporter. But like, it was just a whole bunch of different stuff. But like with certain things, it was just like you gotta you just gotta keep it pushing. I just stayed out the way because I ain't had no car, so it's not like I was going anywhere. So I
Mm-hmm.
just stayed on campus, continue to hoop, continue to make some music, and just try to get my schoolwork together.
Okay, I feel you, man. I feel you, man. Like, how did you like adjust to the environment, man?
It wasn't really that hard. Then like at my school, there's nobody from Chicago,
Mm,
so like I ain't really got nobody to relate to for real.
yeah.
I had one homie but he was from Maryland, but it was like out there, you can't be really scared of people out there if you ain't scared of people out here.
Okay. Okay.
Because out there is racism. Out here, they just shooting.
Mm-hmm.
I heard no shooting.
So it's damn near like you've been raised in a tougher environment, so just dealing with that, it was like it's kind of slight in a way.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, man. Okay, man. Bro, so like, what's some of the life lessons you've learned, like when you was on campus?
I know one of them was like choose your friends wisely, because a
Mm,
lot of those people out there are weird. Like
okay.
I was never
Dive
the
deep
type of
into that,
dude.
man.
Like I was never the type of dude to have a whole bunch of people around me. Even now, I got a small circle at home.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, I be I ain't gonna say I was a player, but I had like a decent amount of female friends out there.
Okay.
And like every time I would talk to them, it would be like about one of their exes or somebody they had in the past, or they'll be like warning me about people in North Carolina. Like whatever J. Cole says in all his songs about Ville don't like it when you boast or people be envying you, that is the complete truth.
Ooh.
That is the complete truth. Like I ain't gonna cap. What was that song? Punching the Clock, when he said, snatch his chain for trying to floss, died over a cross. It's like the start of Christianity. That's real.
Wow.
That's real out there.
Damn.
But I ain't most of the friends I had, they wasn't even from around there. I had a homie from Florida. I had a homie from North Carolina. But he wasn't really like one of my close homies. He was just somebody that lived around that area.
Okay.
And then I had a homie from Maryland and a homie from South Carolina.
Mm-hmm.
So it was only like three people, but I never really hung out with them because I was always by my lonely, because you can't trust everybody, especially not out there, especially not in a new environment. Just
That's
can't
very
like
true.
give people your whole trust or give people all of your love or loyalty, especially if they don't know nothing about you or you don't know nothing about them.
Yeah. It's true, man. That's very true, man. Now, did you record like any like material while you was on campus?
Yeah, the song Never Enough,
Okay.
Hopeless Romantic, Alarm Went Off, and Brainstorming.
Okay.
So those few songs, put those few songs on the tape. I did those all at school. But crazy thing is, I ain't have my studio mic or nothing like that before that.
Wow.
All I had was some iPhone headphones and BandLab.
Oh wow. So like, how did you like learn how to record? But like, how was that whole process, man?
Honestly, freshman year, I learned how to do it freshman year. Me and one of my old homies, Mikael, because he a rapper too.
Okay.
We would just kind of like find a way to make music without having to pay to go to the studio, because we ain't got the transportation. One, we don't have licenses or cars.
Yeah.
So we just tried to find a way to do it ourselves. He found a way to do it, but he didn't like it was coming out like the way it was coming out. So he went and made his own money and went to the studio. Me, I wasn't finna try to do too much to go to the studio, especially if nobody gonna take me. So I just grabbed the headphones, try to figure some stuff out, put some stuff together, trying to teach myself how to like, okay, this is how to record. You start this time, know the latencies, know the frequencies, know most of the stuff. Well, basically the basics.
Okay.
But BandLab is easy. They got the filters. They got everything on there, basically.
Okay, man. That's cool, man. That's cool. Bro, what did you learn about yourself and it's the whole recording process of making your mixtape, man?
I learned that I'm cold as hell.
Okay.
Like that's like, it'd be crazy. Like some of the stuff I come up with, like, you know how you'll listen to a bar by Wayne, Cole, all these other rappers that's real famous, and they be coming up with some stuff that you never thought you would think about.
Yeah.
That's the type of effect I wanted to have whenever I wrote a song or wrote lyrics.
Okay.
I wanted you to like every time you hear it, you'd be like, And then when like you hit that, and then that last bar hit you with that, oh my God, he did not just say that. that's the type of effect I wanted, because Wayne's my favorite artist of all time.
Okay.
So it was just like those simple metaphors and similes and all them words. I don't know. I just became in love with words. So like it's just easy to like rap, easy to like tell my truth in my music.
I hear that, man. Who were some of your influences?
Yeah, Wayne, Cole, Pop, Big, Jay-Z, Nas, Mos Def, Talib Kweli. It's a lot of people, but I just can't go off, like whenever I rap, I can't go off one person. I can't because everybody be trying to sound the same.
That's true. That's true, man. Bro, like how did you like find like your voice and like your sound?
It was really just being comfortable with having my voice, because like growing up, my voice has always been high. It went down a little octaves. The tone went down a little bit, got a little deeper, a little bit more bass. But like I never really felt like my voice was built for music. But I didn't care. Because if I write something, I write it for me and not nobody else. I can't be nobody ghostwriter.
It's true.
So I say, yeah, you do something, you got to do it yourself.
That's facts, man. That's facts, bro, man. Like hearing you say like you developed that I don't care, bro. A lot of people aren't able to do that, man. So talk about that, man.
Bro, like it comes to a fact, like whenever you grow up the way I grew up, or however people in Chicago grew up, or wherever you grow up, if you grew up struggling, you end up growing up quicker in a sense. So you see things that normal kids don't usually see, or your childhood is cut short because of certain things that happen in your life. So that means you gotta have to mature before your body does. So your mind gotta mature first, especially for us, because it was just like, okay, we know what's going on. We can't act like it's not happening. You just gotta push through it and then just keep grinding in your own way. You just gotta keep bettering yourself in your own way. So during the process of growing up, you gotta like keep on pushing towards that. Oh, it doesn't matter what nobody else thinks. If you gonna move the way you want to move, you're never gonna move correct.
Oh, break that. Go down deeper, bro. I like to hear you talking that talk, man.
Man, I'm like, that's more like that's the rapper in me. That's just the rapper talking. Cause like moving the way other people want you to move, this is only gonna like put you down deeper into a hole that you don't want to dig. It's like somebody else digging your grave. But like at the end of the day, you don't you want to lay in the bed that you made for yourself, not somebody else. So I gotta put so whenever I make my music, or if I try to like put myself into a situation to better myself, I can't do it for nobody else. So I just move the way I want to.
That's true, bro.
All right.
But man, like hearing you say that, bro, that's true, man. Cause I've seen many people like they kind of lose themselves and like they kind of throw away their lives trying to live for other people, man.
Yeah, that's what happens with a lot of people that be in gangs and stuff.
That's true, man. That's very true.
That's
bro.
why that's the main reason I made that song, Trench Baby.
Break down that song, man.
Because the first bar, the first line in that song is, I don't understand why a nigga want to be from the trenches. So like, why you like, as a nigga that come from the trenches that never really turned into a gangster, it's like, why would you want to put that on your family and on your friends and all these people around you, being a G when you ain't gotta be? So like Cause I got like maybe two or three homies that ended up going to be a gangster after I left from where we used to live at back in like the hundreds. Two or three of them got killed because of gang violence or being shot or whatever the case may be.
Mm-hmm.
And like because one of them bars in that, um, I said his heart gone or his soul empty, and it's too late for him to vent to me.
That's true.
Because it was a lot that happened down there. Seen a lot, been through a lot. It was a whole bunch of like third grade. One of my best friends, we was only in third grade, passed away after getting shot because of she got caught in the crossfire.
Man.
But at the time I didn't understand it. But growing up, it hurts you more.
Mm-hmm.
Like, dang, that really happened. Well, certain stuff like really happened.
Yeah, and it kind of gets you thinking like, damn, like this person that's gone, like won't be able to experience like being a teenager, going to prom, like just like little shit like that.
Yeah, and then like not only that, cause it be happening like I don't know why, but like it happens like so frequently. You'll see so many people pass away when they was either in crossfire or in a bad situation at the wrong time, no matter what it is. Cause it went from losing people to the streets to losing people, family members to like regular stuff.
Yeah.
Had a cousin die of an overdose. Had an auntie die in a car accident. I had a homie in the last year at school. One of my teammates died in a car accident. So it's just like a whole bunch of stuff like bottling up or like coming up. So like when it's time to write the pain, it just comes out.
Yeah, bro. Like I'm happy to hear that you found the way to really express it, because when people fail to express their feelings and emotions properly, like it causes them to implode, or explode. And it's never like a win-win type of situation.
Yeah, I feel like this was my auntie told me. She told me that I was an orphan spirited child.
Mm.
And when she told me that, I knew exactly what it means. The orphan spirited child. Basically what it is that kids who have parents, but their parents were never like present in their life, so they feel like orphans.
Mm-hmm.
So my dad was like, most of my life, he was in jail. He came out, he acted like a dad for like 2 years, stopped acting like a dad. That was in part of Famous.
Mm-hmm.
And my mom, she didn't want to let us go, but she had to. So we ended up moving to the suburbs with my grandma.
Mm-hmm.
While she stayed in the city, but wasn't doing nothing to better herself, to move and to get what she wanted, which was to live with us. Mm-hmm. She wasn't worried about us. She was so worried about the stuff that she wanted to do. So barely had a mom, barely had a dad. Mm-hmm. So when all that stuff just comes together and it's just me and my brother, so now me and my brother fending for ourselves, we can take care of ourselves. We 10 years old. I'm 10, he 11. Now we taking care of ourselves. We know how to make money. We know how to cook. We know how to clean. Like we thinking about all this stuff. Like we gonna get older. We gonna get an apartment. We gonna get older. We gonna do this, and we're doing it. Mm-hmm. That's because of the type of way we grew up. And I think if we didn't grow up that way, we wouldn't be the way we are.
Yeah, and it's like you guys have made the best out of your guys' living predicament and situation, And it got me thinking how amazing it is how you guys are at this point. Like, how does it feel to be at the point that you're at the point at a time where you're doing everything you wish you could when you was little? Like now that shit's a reality now. You feel ain't no more wishing like, man, I can't wait till I turn this age. I can't wait to go do this. Like, you're there now.
It's more like I feel like I ain't reached everything yet.
Okay.
I feel like I got a lot more to accomplish.
Mm-hmm. That's true, man.
So it's like being like when I first got 18, it was like, okay, I'm 18. What now? 19. What now? I feel like it's gonna be like that until it get to that. I'm 30. What am I gonna do now?
Mm-hmm.
So when it comes to like growing up, it's just a different type of feeling whenever like you realize, okay, I'm at this age, but I still got some dreams to reach. I still got some things to achieve. Like all-time dream, I want to play pro basketball. That's my all-time dream. I'm gonna do it too. But music, that's my second dream. I want to reach that status where like I don't do nothing but get better. On some Cole. Like Cole 36 from album 1 to this album now, they all went number 1.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm trying to he only got 6. I'm trying to go tape after tape, album after album, EP after EP, drop music whenever I want.
Yeah.
Just like until as long as I got a story to tell.
I like that, man, bro. How did you find your love for basketball?
I honestly found it in middle school. Whenever like I was never like I was the type to do sports. I was type of person to stay active, but it wasn't never like a choice of sport when I was younger. It was more like I started off with gymnastics, so I know how to flip. Tried to do football because I seen Darrell doing it, seen Donovan trying to do it, seen Jonathan doing it, seen everybody doing football. So I said, might as well do football. Everybody else doing football. But I never really did football. I was just doing the drills.
Okay.
So I got good at football on accident.
So on accident.
On accident. And never played a day of officiated football. It was always 2-hand touch in the street. And then basketball, middle school. When I got my first win on somebody that was good and I was trash, I said, yeah, this is what I want to do.
This is it.
And then like when it came to middle school and I tried out for the team for the first time, I'm like, and I made the team and I was not good.
Okay.
It was just the fact that I was like, the team he put me with was already trash, but I was the best out of the team I was with. I didn't know much, but I was athletic.
Okay.
And the fact that he put me on the team, I played, even though it wasn't like all that great, it was just a process. But I was so trash in middle school. I never worked so hard in middle school to get better at basketball in any other time of my life. Like if I had the work ethic now as I had in middle school, I'd probably be on my way to the league. It's just when you get to a certain point and you do it by yourself, you ain't got no trainers, you ain't got nobody like pushing you like they used to. It's kind of hard to find other things to work on or to find the motivation. But in middle school, I was just completely trash. It couldn't go nowhere but up.
That's true. That's true. Only way was up, man. So it's like, how do you find that motivational now to become like the best version of yourself?
It's just the fact of watching everybody else in my family, seeing like they telling me not to be like them, yet they're being them. You can't. How you tell me not to be like you, but you can't. You're not even better than yourself. It's not like you being better.
Yeah.
They go. It's like they good with complacency. I can't be good with complacency. If that's being like them, I can't be that.
That's facts.
That's like my uncle staying in the same place that he in, borrowing money. I hate borrowing money. My dad like telling people we're gonna do stuff and then don't do it. I want to be reliable. I'm trying to be the opposite of everything bad.
Yeah, that's true.
So man. Like to end up like them is to do nothing.
You gonna say what you got me? You remind me of, bro. You remind me of this quote Rail said, bro, when he was like, I never had anybody to look up to. I just had people I know I didn't want to be like.
That's cold. That's cold. I'm gonna use that. That's cold. Cause that's because we grew up the same way. We was all in the same house, the same way we is now. Like it was just a little bit more people.
Yeah.
it was just more people in one place, and it was more cluttered. It was more dirty. It was more hood than what we is now. But now everybody grown. Everybody doing their own separate things, and you ain't got nobody to look up to. So you just gonna look forward.
Facts. That's facts, man, bro. How has your journey in basketball been from the beginning to this point?
Hey, I don't mean to be arrogant, but I'm a god. I'm a god.
Okay.
But like, I still don't feel like I'm good enough. I'm getting better, but I don't think I'm good enough.
Okay.
Like, that's the one thing that's so beautiful about basketball. You can always improve. You know, like you literally know who the best ever is. So you got a point to reach, and you got a point to pass. That's what everybody fails to realize. For you to be your best version of yourself, you got to see a point that's like been reached, and you got to try to pass it.
Yeah.
That's what LeBron doing. He said, okay, Jordan's the best player in the game. I want to be better than Jordan. Time to go do it.
Yeah, that's true, bro. It's
I'm on
kind
the
of
same road.
it's kind of like a metaphor in life, really, bro. Because like that's all the biggest room is the room for improvement. You know.
Yeah.
And so you can always grow and become a little bit better than you were the day before.
Exactly. That's why with basketball, just try to keep getting stronger, keep being consistent, and keep being efficient.
I got you, man. Like, how has it been like being on a college team, man? How's that experience been?
Honestly, it's not what I thought it would be. It's
Okay.
because I'm on a development team. So it's like we started off with like 25 players. We didn't have a game on my first semester. It was just basically practice. And we would practice like 2 times a week, while the D1 players playing and practicing. They practicing every day. They playing games, and they're getting the D1 treatment. They're getting college athlete treatment when they're treating us like intramural sports.
Wow.
And then second semester came. We ended up having some games, but we only had 10 people, 10, 11 people. So we lost half of our roster in one semester.
Jeez.
So, but like it didn't even matter because we only played 4 games. So they treated us like AAU. We played 2 games a day. So we only played for 2 days, 4 games. And then and in between those games, in between those weeks of our games, when our teammates died, so that gave us even more fuel. So the first games, we beat the team by 20.
Okay.
First game of the season. Second game of the season, we lost some people because they had to go to work because because the developmental team they're not giving us the full and utmost attention by the coaches. We're not getting that from them. So of course we got to go get jobs. We got to get paid somehow.
Sure.
Some people left, and then we were beating the second team by 20, but ended up getting tired quickly and losing by like 5.
Yeah, fatigue. That fatigue set in.
It wasn't even just fatigue on one person. It's because like the main people that was scoring, they would either get tired on defense, or they were like not shooting enough. And the people who were not shooting in neither of the games, if they got the ball, they didn't know what to do with it because you're not giving them the ball. They haven't got a feel. All they know how to do is pass it at this point.
Okay.
That's why, like, as a point guard, you gotta let everybody eat.
And we gotta touch that thing.
Exactly. That's the whole point. You gotta get the center some buckets. You gotta get the power forward some pick and roll buckets. You gotta get the small forward going. You gotta get the shooting guard shooting, and you're gonna get your buckets as you get your buckets.
That's true.
But with this team specifically, it was more of we were too good to be trash. Like everybody was good in almost everything, but where somebody lacked, somebody else could pick up.
Okay.
So it's the talking, the leadership, the way we was together, the way that we played together, because we always hoop together. That's one thing I can say. We always hoop together. It was just just a whole bunch of fight in us. Like we were just trying to be better, or we trying to make that D1 team. That's everything, and that's what everybody had in common. So when it came to the last 2 games, we bust both of their teams by 30 and scored 90, and we scored 90 twice.
Okay.
So, and then I tried to catch a body for the first time in game.
How was that? How was that, man?
Man, they dude smacked my arm, ball came out my hands, and he did not call it foul. Cause I grabbed the rim and everything. I was dunking in layup lines. That's how I knew I was gonna boom.
He was my boy too. It's feeling good.
Yeah, my legs feeling great that day. And now it's just worse.
Okay.
Right, like me currently right now, it's just worse because I'm getting quicker. My hops are getting better. Like it's just like this semester I go back in 2 weeks. Okay. They gonna wish they picked me for that D1 team.
I feel you. My boy said he about to make them pay. He about to make them pay.
I got to.
Bro, have you like I got a feeling like I feel like I already know this answer, but I'm gonna ask it. I'm gonna go ahead and ask it, man. Have you faced like any of the players on the team?
What you mean?
Like going against them one-on-one. Like, hey, I want that work. I want to see what you're really about.
Oh, dang near everybody.
That's what I like.
But look though, when it came to the ones, it was like king of the court. When it came to the ones though, it'd be like this. I'm gonna let you get to where you want to get, and at a certain point, I'm gonna have to catch him and beat you, just to show you how better I am than you. So like, I'd be like this. You shoot a long range 3, a hard 3 to make. You make it, more power to you. But if you miss, you messed up. I'm not gonna let you like shoot it every time if you keep making it. But at a certain point, I'm gonna learn all your moves. And when I learn all your moves, that's over with for you, because I'm not gonna pull all my moves out of my bag. If I'm getting you one move every time, I'm gonna do that same move until you force me to do something else. Because people think I can't use my left hand. Or like, I was real big on using my left hand only, so they think I'm left-handed.
Okay.
You forced me to my right and messed up.
Oh.
Because like, that was one thing. I always wanted to get stronger and where I was weak. So like, I would always take left-hand layups. I would try to take left-hand floaters. I would always go to the left side, shoot a jump shot. Now they forcing me to the right.
That's easy money.
That's easy money. So it's just a strategy thing for me. They'll tell me to pick a side whenever we in the play. Pick a side. I'm going to the left side, because if they force me to the right, it's over with. I'm just trying to make it fair at this point.
Okay, man. Hey, my boy, he's telling me, hey, you know you're fucked up now, right?
Oh, I say that to everybody.
Oh, snap. I like that, bro, man. Bro, what's some adjustments like you had to make, like getting ready for camp coming up, man? You're returning back to campus.
First I gotta get some bread. That's the whole working. But also doing like making moves, because I gotta go to Alabama first. I gotta go to Alabama for a family reunion with my mom. So I'm just trying to prepare myself for the 12-hour drive to Alabama. And then a 7-hour drive to North Carolina from there. But it's more like doing the things that needs to be done. Like, while I'm here, using the gyms that I got, or like the time that I have, weight room wise, strength wise, doing everything, making sure everything is situated, making sure everything is up to par. I have to try to make my music more for me, because I realize, like, if you try to make music for other people, that's when you go wrong. That's when you sound like everybody else. When you're making music for other people, you got to make music that's true to you. and try to see, and hopefully somebody relates to it. If they don't, it's just a good song to listen to. But if they do, they're gonna feel it more.
Mm-hmm.
So perfecting my rhymes and like trying to make my mind think a little bit more, just learning more about the world other than the world that I live in.
Mm. Talk about that, bro. That process of learning more about the world outside of
It's
yourself.
it's like seeing how other people grow up. So seeing somebody else's struggle story, having a struggle, like having a story to tell about them, or having to tell the world about their legacy if they can,
Mm.
being somebody else's voice.
Mm-hmm.
Or like you got a dream, talk about it. Getting into books, talk about your school, talking about anything that comes to mind, especially when you hear a beat that knocks hard, and then just coming up with the best story you can tell, or like coming up with the best way to like tell let people know that your skills are cold. Because you got people, I got people that live in Maryland, I got people that live in North Carolina, I got people that live in Virginia. It's the trenches out there in those places are way different from trenches out here.
Okay.
Learn about those, it's gonna be a lot more fuel in the tank to talk about, to freestyle about, to like just explain.
Man, I like that, man. I like that, man. What's something you enjoyed about college the most so far, man?
Free food. Yeah, free food. Like they give you that card, they give you some meal swipes. They say you got like you get 3 meals a day. You can only swipe it. You can swipe it 3 times a day. Cool. Because I barely eat it as it is. I'm only gonna come there like probably once or twice. So cool. But on the real, I like the way that they provide the gym.
Okay.
The gym is always open.
Okay.
Like literally, if nobody's up in there practicing, it can be 12 a.m. It could be 2 o'clock in the morning. It could be 5 a.m. The gym is open. I'm talking about like the arena that they play in with the courts. The D1 team plays in. Those courts are always open. And when I go in there, I'll be the only one in there for hours. One of the times I was up so early and I didn't leave until 12 o'clock. I was up at like 5. I didn't leave till like 12 o'clock. Had the D1 coaches coming in and out of there, seeing me sweating my heart out. Oh, I see you putting in work. I say, yeah, I got to every morning. Yeah, keep up the good work. The nigga don't know my name, but it's okay.
Yeah.
Cause he gonna remember it. Once he figure it out, he gonna remember it. He ain't gonna have no choice. Cause like at a certain point, cause like I was always able to dunk, but I was never able to dunk the way I am now.
Okay.
When I did my workouts at school, whenever I drove to the rim, dunk it. You gotta practice it like it was in a game. You get that drive, crossover, split the screen, rise up.
Yeah.
So it's just like doing those drills like they were in game. And then another thing that I like was the fact of me being in my own space this year. Get my own room this year.
Okay.
After sharing rooms with 2 different people, because both of them left. So I had one roommate first semester. He left. He transferred schools. It cost too much to go there. Then I had another roommate who's a football player. It was just, he was weird. Because one, this man is in love with Chicago drill. So we was talking when I first got there. He was like, ooh, where you from? I said, yeah, I'm from Chicago. He was like, oh, Chirac.
Oh, one of them head ass niggas. Oh shit.
Yeah, but the niggas from Germany.
What?
Yeah, the niggas German.
I heard
Like
that crazy.
full-fledged German. Talking about white, got the sound, looks like it. That nigga is German to the max.
He said to the max.
To the max.
Okay.
But he was cool. He was just quiet until like he got around his football homies.
Okay. Okay.
But I ain't got to deal with that this year.
Thanks. One boy gonna have their own room to himself, bro. I remember shit. I remember my senior year, I had my own room. Like I had like they call it like a what they call it? I had a single plus. That's when you got your own bathroom, your own little mini kitchen, and you got your own. And basically just walk in, right? I was
Yeah.
I was living life, bro. Just know that, man. I was living
And
life.
I wanted to get in the suite
Mm-hmm.
or like get my own apartment or something. But like they be wanting to tax you for it, especially at my school. It already costs to go there. It costs like $43K tuition.
Mm.
And like loans and stuff, it really got me to that point to actually being able to go there. Because at first I wasn't gonna go because it cost too much.
Thanks.
But they gave me an extra 10K, so I said, "Hey, might as well go."
Okay, I feel you on that, man. Shit, the money talk. You feel?
Hey, gotta listen to it.
Yes, sir, bro. Was it like any other schools you was probably thinking about going to before you chose this one?
Oh man, I got accepted into 24 schools.
Woo!
Nah, I got accepted into 34, but 24 had scholarships.
Okay, talk to him.
But like,
Talk to him.
but look, the thing was the only reason I chose Gardner Webb. Gardner Webb was like fifth in the most money that I had got in scholarship. They was fifth, but they were the only one offering me to play basketball.
Okay.
So they gave me the best. They gave me the best. They gave me the best offer. Like honestly, because I wanted to follow that dream of going to play basketball. And if I go to any of these prestigious schools, like basketball wise, knowing that the coaches are not going to listen to you, or you could work all you want to, but I don't want to be no water boy. It got to a certain point where, like, honestly, being a water boy is better than this at Gardner Webb. But like at the same time, at least I'm playing. At least I'm still talking to the assistant coach. The assistant coach is the person that recruited me.
Okay.
So I talk to him most of the time or every so often. And then that's probably my best connection to getting up to the D1 team. But I got accepted in Xavier University, Marquette. Okay. I was gonna try to get into Duke, but my test scores went up there. Okay. That's my dream school.
Ooh.
But yeah, Duke or UCLA, those are my dream schools. But like,
you want to be a Bruin?
Yeah. I want to go to Los Angeles.
What made you want to go there? Like made you think about going there?
One, California.
Okay.
It's hot. Anything better than a cold winter.
Okay, so you got tired of the snow.
I got tired of the snow. Like North Carolina, there's no snow, but it get cold. But it's not as cold as it is out here because the wind blow out here.
Oh yeah.
So it be get way colder out here than it is anywhere else, really. In North Carolina, all it really is real hot summers, tsunami like rain.
Okay.
And like that's pretty much it. And humidity. Cold weather, that's a hoodie. You don't even need a coat. That's a hoodie.
He says hoodie weather. Oh my God.
It's like that's only during the winter. When it hit like October, that's when it start going like that's when it start chilling out.
Okay.
But when I go back, I know for a fact it's gonna be scorching out there. It's straight tank tops and shorts.
How you ready for that heat?
I'm ready for the heat. I'm like, the weather been bipolar out here. It's been cold some days in the summer.
Yeah.
I'm ready for that. I'm ready for the heat.
He said he's ready for it. He said he's ready to lock into the heat, man.
I'm ready to go back.
I feel you, man. Dog, is there anything else you'd like to say to the people before we dip off?
Hold on. I got a question for you.
Okay, ask it.
What was the process in the getting to the podcast?
Oh man. Thought to be real with you, it was like my boy Justin. He asked me like, hey, he just came to me. He's like, bro, like, cause he's like always like hang out on campus and stuff. And he was like one of the few people like I really like. I didn't know. Like if you saw him on campus, you saw me next to him type shit. Or if you saw
Right.
me, you know, he was somewhat close nearby. So it was like me and him was already cool and stuff. You know, like I'm like the conversations we have. And he was like, bro, I think we should do a podcast. And I was like, like I ain't paying. I was like, oh, it sounds cool. You feel me? But I don't even know. Like eventually, I was like, cool, and I was with it. And then like we recorded a few episodes like on campus, bro. And like, no, everything was so bad, bro, about that. Like we was still like just learning like how to record and shit, bro. Like we got at least like 20 episodes that we at least lost. Like we
20?
at least 20. We didn't know how to save them and stuff, bro. So I just learned about it's like it's been a whole dope little process, bro. It was like I'm happy that my boy Justin asked me, bro, because like it's been great, like just finding different ways to like express myself and let my thoughts out, but also like talk to different people and like have my people that I know come on like and like share their own points of view. Cause I feel like I know so many people that are really unique in their own type of way and they all true to themselves, but I feel like they all have something to offer. I feel like that could help somebody else through whatever else they going through, you know?
Yeah, for real.
So like this whole thing has been really dope, man, so far. I'm really enjoying it,
And I'm happy for you, bro.
man. I appreciate it, my guy. Cause you know, like, bro, like after a few of the conversations we had, I said, I gotta get Juby on this joint. I got to, man.
Man, I appreciate you having me, man. I ain't had a conversation like this in a while.
No problem, man. I had to, bro. It was only right, man. I heard you. I was like, okay, my boy talking that talk. I was like, I gotta, like, you like seeing like how passionate and like how deep into the craft you were into music, like in the process of recording this and that, like before you like even release your tape, like I said, bro, I gotta have him talk about this. I gotta have him on the show, bro. Like I was just thinking that shit to myself. I was like, and then you said you was down. I was like, shit, bet. I'm happy to have you on, man.
I appreciate it.
No problem, my guy. No problem. You got any other questions, man?
Man, that's all I got for now.
Okay, man. Tell the people something before we dip off. Tell them what we gotta tell them, man.
Man, y'all go listen to Written in Red. I got another few songs that's coming out real soon. I'm not sure on the date yet, but they're cold. Go follow my TikTok, Jubydagod, Instagram, the #1 and only Juby, and we out.
Okay, man. We finished it just like that, man. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.